This is our 2022 review of the best stock video sites for royalty-free stock footage. I'm going to run through the leading options, the free and the paid premium stock video sites, and then I'm going to share my #1 pick for the overall best stock video website, what we're using right now at Primal Video. So there's a lot of different options out there, all with different levels of quality, different licensing restrictions, different pricing models. So we're going to start off with the free sites first so that you can see what's out there, and then we're going to work our way up to the paid options. Now, if you are looking specifically for free stock footage, I still recommend hanging around to hear out the paid options as well, because you might find that they're going to be a much better fit for you. With a lot of the free options and the free sites, typically they're not going to have as big of a selection of stock footage. Also, the search functionality isn't typically as good, and you've also got a much higher chance of having issues around licensing and copyright claims or copyright strikes in the future as well. But in saying that, my top 2 recommendations right now for best free stock footage sites go to Pexels and Pixabay. Both of these are standouts in terms of the size of the footage library that they have, but also how easy that they make the licensing. So typically it's a difficult thing and you've got to go through different process, sometimes on a different clip by clip basis on what your requirement is for you to be able to use that clip on YouTube or in a TV commercial or wherever you're going to use it. So I really like that both Pexels and Pixabay make the licensing far more straightforward. You can pretty much use these clips wherever you would like. But I would still recommend that before you download each clip, still just make sure what your requirements are. And if you do need to give attribution, even though these sites make it easy. The last thing you want to have happen is that you finish your video, it goes off, it blows up, it goes viral, and then you find that you've got some sort of copyright claim or copyright infringement from some stock footage that you used in there. For me, it's not something that I ever want to risk or ever want to have that hassle, which is why I only use the paid sites where the licensing is really straightforward. And that's a big part of why we pay, to have that peace of mind. But if you're just after the free stuff, knowing that there is a potential risk at some point in the future, Pexels and Pixabay are my top 2 picks. So now moving on to the paid options, I've got 3 top picks here for you with 1 honorable mention that I'm going to throw in as well. So option #1 is Storyblocks. This is one that we've talked about a lot on this channel. I've been flying the flag high for Storyblocks for a long time. I'm a big fan of what they're doing. And what I like about Storyblocks is that it's not just stock video footage that you're getting access to. They have an all-you-can-eat subscription-based model, meaning that with your monthly fee or annual fee, you're able to access their library of 1 million plus HD and 4K video clips. So there's your stock footage bit, but you also get access to their Adobe Premiere and After Effects templates, motion backgrounds, music tracks, sound effects, and stock photos and illustrations as well. The licensing is really straightforward. You can sign up as an individual or as a business, and they outline where you can and can't use everything based on those 2 models. But I really just like how fast and easy it is to find the stock footage clips that you're after. You can literally spend days going through all the different sites to try and find the different clips, and just like finding the right music track, it can be an absolute nightmare. But this is definitely an area that Storyblocks makes easy, given the large range of content in their library. Now, fairly recently, they made a change to their pricing model. Previously, you used to be able to, if you just wanted the stock footage, just pay a subscription for stock footage, or likewise for the Storyblocks music. If you just wanted the music, you could just pay an ongoing subscription for access to that. Now your only option is the all-you-can-eat subscription, covering everything. So it's 1 fee to access pretty much everything on their platform. Now, obviously, this does make it a little bit more expensive than it was previously, but still, I think it's an absolute no-brainer given what you're getting access to. And in order to make a video and make a good video, there's a lot of other resources and things in there, like your templates, like the music, that is going to help you as well. So for pricing as an individual or a content creator, you've got a starter plan for $15 a month, but that plan does limit you to 5 total monthly downloads. So the one I really recommend here is the unlimited all access plan for $30 a month, or $360 billed annually. And that's going to give you access to everything without any restriction on how many clips or files you can download per month. Option #2 is Motion Array. Now this is one that's been on our radar for quite a while, and we've seen how far this has come. It's now a really solid solution and a really great offer. It's a very similar setup to Storyblocks, where you're not just getting access to their stock footage, you also get access to their video templates, their photos, their royalty-free music, and sound effects. But you also get access to video editing plugins for software like Adobe Premiere. And there's even a built-in video feedback and collaboration tool as well. So if you're working with teams or working with clients and you want to upload video and get feedback on them, then this is an amazing way to do it. Now, for any of you that have used a service like frame.io, it's pretty much the equivalent of that built into this subscription. Now, while the stock footage in here is pretty much on par with what you'd find with something like Storyblocks, motion graphics, templates, and effects, in my opinion, are next level. So if that's something that you're after as well, then Motion Array could be the best pick for you. Now, in terms of pricing, you've got three options. You can jump on their monthly, month-to-month plan for $29.99 per month. You can pay annually for $249.99, which works out as $20.83 per month. Or if you're going to be using this in a team environment, then it's $18.75 per user per month. But overall, I think Motion Array is a really solid option, and it comes with a heap of extras as well, including that video collaboration tool, which is awesome. And option number 3 is ArtGrid. This was another one that was one of our top picks last time we made this video, and it's one of our top picks again now. The quality of the footage here really is second to none. It's using professional video formats, resolutions up to 8K and RAW. So if you really are looking for the most professional footage, then ArtGrid is your pick. Now, in terms of the overall library size, it's definitely not as big as the previous two options. So if you are looking for something really specific or really niche, you might find that it's not in here. But again, if you're after the most cinematic, the most professional stuff, then that's what this is. Now, in terms of pricing, you've got three options. There is a junior HD plan starting at $24.92 per month, and that'll give you access to HD clips in an H.264 format. Up from that, you've got your Creator 4K plan for $32.92 per month, and that's going to unlock the 4K to 8K resolutions and the ProRes video format. And the third plan is the Pro, RAW, or Log plan, and that's $49.92 per month. And that plan pretty much unlocks everything. That's going to give you access to their RAW and log clips as well. So obviously this one is a fair bit more expensive than the previous options, but it really is for that specific use case of someone that's looking for the pro stuff. So those are my top 3 picks for paid options, but I said I'd also have an honorable mention, and that goes to Shutterstock. This one is kind of a different offering in that they don't have an all-you-can-eat subscription-based model like the previous ones. This one, you'll be purchasing your clips on a clip-by-clip basis. But probably the biggest thing that Shutterstock has going for it is how awesome and how big the library of stock footage actually is. If you are looking for something super niche, something so random, you're probably going to find it on Shutterstock versus any of the other options. But you'll likely be paying a premium for that clip. The other thing that's really great with Shutterstock is how powerful and how well their search functionality works. But given how broad and how big their library is, it makes sense that they've got an awesome search to go through. It actually helps you find those specific niche clips that you're looking for on there easily and fast. Now, in terms of pricing, it normally doesn't work out too well just to buy an individual video clip, unless that's all you need. So for example, 5 SD clips here, $299, 5 HD clips, $359, or 5 4K clips, $599. Or if you do look at one of their subscription packs, you can get 5 clips for $99 a month, billed annually, 10 clips for $159 per month, billed annually, or 20 clips for $199 per month, billed annually. So yeah, it's a completely different offering to some of the other ones we've looked at. So rounding all of this out, what are my recommendations? What do we use at Primal Video? Well, first off, I want you to remember, as with most things in tech and video and cameras and everything, there really is no perfect option here. There is no one solution that's going to be the right solution for everyone. So depending on the types of videos you're making, you might find that Motion Array has the types of clips that you want to use all the time in your videos, or Storyblocks could be the best fit for you. So the most important thing is to find whichever service is going to have the clips that you want to use in your video. So I'd strongly recommend that you're going to the websites. Go to each of the websites and just browse through their catalog. Have a look through the library at the type of clips that they have. That should really be the biggest dictator for you as for which way you're going to end up going. There's no point paying for something if it doesn't have the clips that you want. And it's also likely that you'll find that one of them doesn't have everything that you want, and that you might end up down the track needing to go and buy a random clip from something like Shutterstock, or you might end up with 2 subscriptions down the track. I'm not saying you need 2 subscriptions, but this is something that can grow and evolve as your videos do as well. So my top picks and the clear standouts to me really are Motion Array and Storyblocks. I like how much value you're getting for the monthly or for the annual fee, how much extra stuff you're getting outside of the stock footage as well, with access to music tracks and stock templates. But in terms of the overall package and which one I think is the best value for money right now, it goes to Motion Array. I really think for that price and all the extra stuff that they throw in, it is an amazing deal. But a very close second to that is Storyblocks, and that's what we've been using for the bulk of the stock footage that we use in all of our videos. Now we do also have an ArtGrid subscription as well, which we do use from time to time for some random specific really nice shots that we're after. But the bulk of the stuff that we're using for our YouTube videos is really just grabbed from Storyblocks. So now that you have your stock footage sorted, if you're looking for stock music to use in your videos, then check out the video linked on screen. And the other video, I take you through the ultimate video editing process to help you edit faster with minimal wasted time and rework. So check out those videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.